Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Muzzlewood here. Today we're going to have a look at making our own custom animated block destroy animation texture pack, which will hopefully turn your block breaking from this to something like this. So first, the programs that you're going to need are 7-zip or some kind of archiving program that can both extract and re-archive files. You're going to just need Notepad for some simple word processing, an image editor. I'm using Critter just because it's free and has a lot of cool things in it, but you can use whatever kind of layer-based image editor you can get your hands on. And of course Minecraft, but you must have that already, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Okay, so now we know what tools we're using. Let's put them to some good use. The first thing you want to do is find the archive that's got the texture packs in them. So I've got two windows here. We've got the Minecraft window, or the Minecraft folder, sorry, and where I'm putting all this stuff to work on this project. So I'll just open those two up. So in your Minecraft folder, you want to go to versions. Kind of pick a version if you want. I've just got 1.8.9 at the moment. So what you want to do is grab the .jar folder there, copy, and paste it into your project directory, if you want to call it that. Once you've done that, whatever archive program you're using, you want to extract the whole folder so we can find out what's inside. Now, just so I don't have to do this process again, I like to keep that folder as it is. You can delete that .jar now. I like to keep that as it is, and I copy and paste that folder again, just to I've always got a backup. Just let that go through. So now with that copy, you can start extracting some of the stuff. So you don't need any of this stuff here. You can delete all of that with a shift delete. Assets, Minecraft. Now your block breaking, these are all the textures that are used. So your block breaking ones are in textures, Minecraft, textures, blocks, and we're looking for destroy. Here we go. Destroy 0 to 9. Destroy stage, I should say. So all of these can go. So we'll just go back one. All this, you only want to keep what you're working on. So we only need those. Only need textures. We'll delete that. Back into textures. We can delete all the way down to here. And down from there. Cool, so that's your raw files ready for editing. All right, you can see I've got Critter fired up there in the background. Just one more step before we jump into that. I'm just going to grab these again. I just like having backups for myself. So I'm just going to grab the name of that folder there, go back to the root of my project directory, and create a folder and stick them in there. Let's take that 9 off there. Go back here. We'll copy these. But what's important is that we keep the folder structure from assets down, because we're going to replace that and zip that back up for our custom animation. So I'll go back to my destroy stage and paste them in there. All right, cool. So we're good to go now. The first step from here is whatever image program you're using, it should work the same. They're all kind of based around Photoshop, I'm sure. You want to grab your first one, 0, and drop it into your program. And it should pop up with something like that. So that's what the Minecraft stage 1 breaking texture looks like, if you haven't seen it up close and personal. So from here, I just keep dropping them on top. insert a new layer. And we just keep doing that. And there we have all 9 of them in. Over here, you can see my layers have come in with the names. That's kind of handy. So if your program's done that, it's good. It just saves you a bit of time later in renaming some stuff. You can see the first one hasn't. So what I'm going to do there is just copy and paste that there. And I know it's 0. I'll stick that there like that. So now they are all named the same. So the pattern I'm going to go for is just an animated gradient from each corner. Let's make my brush size a bit smaller here. Just a animated gradient that comes out from the corner and goes halfway from each corner. So I'll show you how to do that, but it could be anything. As you can see, if I just turn these layers off, as then they build up. As long as it's animating, it could be techno colors changing on and off. It could be a smiley face rotating. I mean, the block could turn into TNT when you try and mine it. It's up to you really, but I'm going to show you what I like to do. So we'll go ahead and do that. So we don't need this texture anymore, so we're just going to select all and delete. Now from here, we're just going to use gradients. So whatever gradient you use is up to you. I've got this nice little menu here. So we'll go from something like that, and we'll edit it. We'll just make this color here a little bit brighter. Thing like that. We'll just make it a bit brighter throughout. So whatever gradient program you've got on your end, you could probably do the same as this. I'll pull those all the way down actually. Something like that. Good enough to show you guys. So from here we're going to make a master layer and then copy and paste that a few times. See, we're all in pixels here. I grabbed the square rectangular selection tool and drag that out to about halfway. Then back onto my gradient tool and I draw that across. Which gives you those pixels. I'll just zoom in a bit more because I have the technology. So I'll do that again. Grab the marquee, square marquee, drag it across again. Gradient back from the other way because we're coming from the corners to there. And we're just going to do that for each side. Once again, we're just doing this on one layer. Marquee down to halfway. Gradient from the corner. Try that again. Gradients. Working. There we go. So there. And we just keep doing that for all the corners. Alright, so there you have it. That's my pattern. So that will animate on as I'm breaking. If there's a faster way to do it, guys, please let me know. I'm new to Critter. I'm just getting by. So from here, we got a bit more clicking to do. Once again, we're going to select all on that layer we just painted and copy it. Just select the layer above on your stack and paste. And so what we're going to do, we're going to paste this full layer and name it the way it should be named. So we'll copy stage 1, paste onto there, and we can get rid of that one there. So what I want to do is keep selecting all, copying, pasting, and renaming until you've done all 9. All right, there we have it. I think I've done all 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fantastic. It's funny how your brain kind of stops working sometimes when you're doing repetitive stuff. So now we've got everything looks the same. All right, and we've got the naming there. It's up to you. This just helps me when I was exporting the new images for my animation. So obviously number 9 is the full animation. So that's what we want to get to in the end. So turn all your layers off except your first one, and you want to grab your eraser. How big are we here? Okay, so I've got my eraser, and now really I just want to take it all the way down to deselect that. Actually, I'm going to use the marquee for this, depending if you want a gradient or not. But if you want a nice transparent effect, you can only delete, rub out with opacity the blocks you want. I'm just going to use the marquee for this one. So that's stage 1. And now all you need to do is go through and turn on the layers above and delete the relevant files. So that was 1 block there. I'm going to come up another one. I'm leaving 2. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. Cool. So I can turn that on and off, and you can see it's starting to grow. I'll just quickly do the next one. So we should be leaving 3. Just flicking them on and off sometimes helps. Make sure you're getting them right. Cool. So now you just go through and do whatever you want for each stage. And hopefully by the end you've reached a good animation. I'll just go through and finish this now. So you might, as I've done here, I guess there's the pixels are only so I'm full. So this is the next stage of the animation, and it's closing my gap. So what I've done, what I'm just going to do is on these ones, just add a brightening to the layer. So if you whatever pattern you've chosen, and you're going 1 pixel at a time up, and you reach closing, I guess, before 8 and 9 or wherever you get to, you can just try maybe rotating it or brightening it up and down. So I'm just going to add a bit of a brightness to this. Bit too much. I've still got another one to go. We'll go okay on that. Dunk, dunk. And the next one, we will filter, apply levels, plus that's the same. We want to go a bit more. We'll go filter, adjust levels again, and we'll give it a bit more. Okay. Cool. So we're all in now. So I won't move that. I'll just run you through the animation. So yep, we've just spawned in. We're starting to punch a tree, so we should get dunk, dunk, growing from the outside edges, dunk, dunk, and then the block's broken. All right, so that's the animation done. Hopefully you've made something pretty cool. So exporting this, you just need to make sure it's a .png again. This is for the transparency. And this is where having the naming in here helps. I copied the name of the layer that I'm exporting. I'll just turn the rest of these off so I know what I've done. So we go from here, file export. Hopefully it's the same with whatever program you're using. So we've got custom break, and we've got our destroy stage. We'll make a new folder and we'll save them in there. Save them as a PNG. Now it's called 0 already. We'll go save, and all that should be fine. And then we just work our way up the list once again. Copying the name, file, export, paste the name in there. We're going to the same directory, PNG. We'll save him in there with his friend. I'll work my way back up the list and be right back. We've got a layered document ready for editing later if we want. And we've also exported some PNGs. So now we will move on to making the archive for these to go in and getting them into Minecraft. All right, we're back on the desktop now. What you want to do is navigate to the folder where you've just been saving all your files, and copy the ones that you've made. Head back to the folder, the extracted jar folder that you culled down to just the destroy animation, and paste those in there. Yeah, if it says replace, go ahead and do that. Now you want to do is head back to assets, where you can see this folder. Right click, add to assets.zip. So you want something like that that has a zip folder .zip after it. Now this can be named anything. Oops, let's close that. Let's rename that to test package, or let's call it test texture underscore B001. We'll just copy that in case we need it. Now, my stumbling block from here was this didn't load into Minecraft. So I found you needed to add something else. So I'm just going to move this to the root of my project. And what you can see here is this pack.mcmeta. This needed to be in my folder, so you can edit that with Notepad. There we go, Notepad. And I'll put this in the description so you can just make it yourself. Once you drop that in, you can see my demo I've done there. So this is the little bit of code you need. And if you paste this into Notepad and just save it as pack.mcmeta, you should be fine. What it does is describe what your package is doing. So I'll just paste in the name of the zip is the name of the description. That's kind of a good way to do it. You can kind of go save on that. And we'll open this back up with our archive program. Drop that meta file into it. It'll say, would you like to add this? Yes, I would. Close. Now if we just open that again, just to double check, we've got the assets and that meta file in there. So from there on, I think really it is just testing it in Minecraft. So let's do that. Cool, so we're almost there. Thanks for holding in there, guys. We're going to take this all the way to the end. So we've got Minecraft open now. We're going to add the zip file, or add it to the resource manager. So we'll maximize that for your viewing pleasure. Won't do that. We'll go options, resource packs, open resource pack folder. So you can see there's my demo one I did, so I didn't waste you guys' time, but we'll add test texture pack to there as well. So I'll just move that there. Must remember that. Done. Resource pack, and you should see default thumbnail. You can add your own if you wish. And it's called the file name, and there's the description that you put in that little file. So we'll remove my demo I did for myself and add the test one and go OK. Done. Single player, only one world, new PC. It'll fire up. I'm down randomly here in a cave, so we'll just pick a block and start hitting it. There you go. Look at that custom animation. You can do lots of cool stuff with it. Yeah, here we go. Great examples. Make something, rainbows, smiley faces, whatever you want. Like I said, you could have it turn into TNT while you break it. That might scare some people if you wanted to prank someone. but you need to get on their local computer to do that. But yeah, so there we go. One resource pack added to Minecraft, made by yourself. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for watching. If you've made it all the way to the end, I appreciate your time, and hopefully I've been able to help you out in some way. Hopefully I was clear enough and precise enough. So yeah, if you did like it, please hit that like button. And if you want to see some more videos like this, feel free to subscribe. A bit of activity on my channel is always awesome and very much appreciated. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.